Hello everyone. So I thought this would be kind of fun. So we are going to be starting a new shop update. This is Arith, my stegosaurus character. So I thought it would be fun to kind of put in the drawing process I did. Since I don't do a whole lot of drawing on this channel just because I do a bunch of it for my art channel and whatnot. And I every now and then I'll put something like drawing in here or whatever, an arty, but for the most part I don't. So I thought it would be kind of fun to do it this way. Just to kind of give you guys a little bit of like where the inspiration came from and like where I did the extra drawings and whatnot. And just who Arith is. He's pretty much just like I think the way I described him was like a sweet and dopey stegosaurus is kind of what he is. He's just a very sweet character. He doesn't have a lot of grit, if you will. He's kind of just a go with the flow type person. He doesn't want to get in the middle of everything. So I don't really know how the background came about. I was just like, oh, forest, but like I said, I think in like one of the other videos I've done so far is that I kind of wish I had changed up the backgrounds more because some of them are just so similar. Cause it's all like foresty type, just because it's like easy to fill the background with all the different kinds of things, but it's all kind of the same. It's just like different colors for the different characters and stuff. But it's alright. This is just round one of me drawing these characters. I plan on doing more eventually. Like, I just wanted to kind of get them out just to get them on the store. That's why I'm constantly doing them. That's kind of the point. Because I have ideas for the future of what I want to do, which I'm super excited about, but I have to get there first. So I'll have to wait till at least, what is it, October, I think, before I can start the next one, I'm pretty sure. Because I have September should be the last one that I post, so I still have a couple months, but that's okay. It's just right now, it's just fun to like do them and to get them out there and whatnot, just to have my guys out there and like actually be able to actually draw pretty much most of them for like really truly for the first time. Because I haven't gotten around to doing them a whole lot yet since I'm kind of like I have a certain like schedule of how I do things. So just by having this little area that I can kind of do it on the YouTube channel and stuff for the art helps for me to actually kind of get them out there a bit more instead, or just like not like they're in the comics, but that I have, it's just I haven't really gotten to them yet in the comics. Arith I've gotten to in mutations, but like others I haven't yet, so it's also a good way to kind of introduce them and kind of get them out there a little more and before I can actually get the comics kind of getting to that point. It's just gonna take me a while because I have 13 comics at the moment, so I'm doing like I'm trying to do one page a week. Sometimes it comes out to like one page every 2 weeks, depends on what I have going on that week. So yeah, kind of a process, but I'm getting there the best I can. I mean, at this point, all these characters are done. It's just me uploading them once a month so I can kind of balance it with like doing other things. So it's a process, but it's just the one that I kind of came up with to kind of work with the schedule I have, and it was just the easiest thing to do. Would I love to be getting out more? Absolutely, but I cannot do that, so I kind of just got to do what I can. But it's just still fun seeing them being brought to life, and I'm like, it's just so exciting because they're, just a lot of this is in my head, so like when I actually put it down on paper and like see it come to life, it's super cool to look at, and I love it. So it just makes me really happy. But this is the line art phase now, so this is kind of nearing the end here. So what I will say is that when we get done with this little segment, we are going to be scooching over doing the mock-ups for the products and whatnot of like the things that I'm going to do in-house pretty much. So that'll be after this, but I just thought it'd be fun, little segue just to kind of start it off with the drawing portion, just to kind of put something in here since I've already had it done and created. And just to kind of give you guys a little bit more than what I normally do, just to kind of change it up some. So hopefully this was a little more enjoyable than just going straight into it and whatnot, and just a little more, slightly more entertaining. But it's something, something kind of fun to kind of sit there and see how it's like create if you don't look at my art channel. It's just another way to kind of see what I do. But hope you enjoyed this little segment. But here he is all finished as I do my slow drive-by of showing you everything I did. This is just my style developed over the years, so I'm just going to leave it here, and please enjoy the rest of the video. Hi. So, yes, we are on the second to last dinosaur, which is so exciting to say that we're almost done with some of these guys. So we have Arith, my little stegosaurus, and he is by default my favorite because stegosaurus is my favorite dinosaur, and he's green. Like, oh, if I could do it. These guys back here. So he's actually right there is where I got that from. So my colors as usual. But he's also adorable. He's like that sweet and dopey, I guess, personality, I guess, is what easiest way to like describe him as. By the way, I love him. I just think he's so cute. And again, I've said this, like, I love drawing stegosaurus. I don't do them often, but I like to draw them because their body shapes are so much fun to make. And also just like the tails and the spikes and stuff and the plates. They're just fun to me. So, it is time to get him up on the store. Finally. Yes. Because I'm still trying to keep in line with my September goal of getting everybody up at least once. And then I can go back and start working on the other ideas I have for them, besides their group, like, seasonal drawings that I make. So, because I've already done spring update, so if you want all of the characters, I've already done all 12. If you'd like to go ahead and just see what all of them look like, you can. But for this one, we're just focusing on Arith. So I've already got like some of the SEO stuff kind of done, which is good. So that way I can then eventually just move over to doing the actual like product designs, which we'll work on, and getting them up and stuff. But yeah, so this one won't take me nearly as long as the last one did because again, I had 12 characters, so I have 3 groupings of 4. So that takes a while, but I got it done somehow, some way. But for his title, so I'm gonna have to add the product on at the very end, but if my nails look orange, I'm sorry. I had a whole bunch of like little mandarins. I bought a 5-pound bag, and I didn't realize it till after I got home because I was wanting to count them to see how many I had to kind of split them up between the days. And I had like 25 of them, 24 or something, and I was like, this is way more, because normally I would have like 15. So I didn't proceed to count, so then I look, and I'm like, how much is this bag? And it said 5 pounds. And I was like, oh. Because I had 2 bins, so which I didn't know why. So I just went to the bin that was closest to me. And apparently it was a 5-pound bag bin, and I'm like, this is too much for one person. So I've been eating a whole bunch of little mandarins. So I'm having like 5 a day. I like mandarins, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, I'm used to like maybe having 2 of them. That's why I'm like, this is a lot. Possibly 3, but ugh, it's definitely a lot. And I have like blueberries and strawberries, but anyway. So that's why if you see my nails, they look kind of like yellow or orange. That's why. It's because I was digging into them. It's also why I like having nails, because I can use them to gouge into the orange, but for easy peeling. I mean, the little, because they're like the little, like, and they're not the cuties, is not what they are. They're a different type of little mandarin, but it's the same thing, just different company, I guess. I know it's all mandarin, but, you know, where they're like the easy peels, but it's just a matter of actually like getting in there and doing it. Anyway, so for his title, let's get back onto the Stegosaurus. For his title, I have Stegosaurus illustration, dinosaur art, prehistoric creature, which I'll keep with, and I always put their name, so I'll put like Arith the Stegosaurus in there as well, just for the future. If my characters ever take off, then it's easier to look for them. Also, I like to give my characters a name. If they're my actual characters, others, it'll just be like a quick explanation of what they are. Like my spring dragon, I just put her spring dragon, that kind of thing. But for his description, there is a creature from another timeline. Arith is a cute and dopey stegosaurus glowing with life. He brings together the ancient power of dinosaurs with a colorful environment ripe for friendship and exploration. So I thought it was kind of cute, and it kind of works for him. For the phrases, I have not extinct, just transformed, and then ancient power glowing with magic is what's on there. I put this in the, like, I put his picture in the ChatGPT because I'm not very good with SEO, so I kind of use it to try and help me out a little bit. So that's where those came from. So Chat was talking about how Arith looked like he was a fantasy Stegosaurus dragon mixture. I think it's because where I put the plates at, because I kind of put the plates like right here on this, like right there starting on his head. So I think it takes it as being like horns, even though it's not what they are. So that's kind of where some of that's coming from. So it's just like they're saying like a mixture of dragon and dinosaur, and I'm like, he's not. So I'm just kind of like going with it and just trying to messing with it a little bit. to kind of fix it. And then I already have a whole bunch of tags that I'm going to be adding on here. So the newest one will just be like Stegosaurus illustration. I also might just do Stegosaurus on there and probably Stego. If I can spell Stegosaurus, and I'll just put Stego as well. So I'm going to put those tags along with like drawing, prehistoric, anything extra that I have on there, and just like the product tags. So we're also going to be doing that. Now, some of the items we're making together are going to include magnets, a print, well, the like printable download, a crew neck, because I do 2 of those, so we're doing 1 crew neck. I have a double-sided pillowcase we're doing. Also a mouse pad pattern of his chibi designs, or the minis. I call them minis, but I know chibi is the general term that's more like used. And also one of the mugs that we have. And that's just starting on Shopify stuff, because I still got to upload Etsy and Printify, or Pinterest as well. But that'll be a little bit later on. So, let's see. All right, yeah, so we're going to get started on that. So I can at least get the designs done. And then we'll go from there, so I get you set up, so we can just start working on that part to get this moving along. Alright, we're just going to start off with the crew neck. So, this is the one I already did, which is the ancient power glowing with magic. So now we got to do the second one, which is a non-extinct just transformed. So... Gotta make sure we're spelling this right, because sometimes my spelling skills are not very good. Okay, and let's go to this one. I also don't like them when they're like super big personally. So this is what we have. So on a person, if it'll load, is this, yeah, that's fine. All right, so we're just gonna save. And I'm going to take this off. I gotta do the other one, which is the ancient power. So I'm gonna remove him. So we have ancient. I'm also probably gonna make this a little bit smaller. So we're gonna have glowing. With magic. Yes, that is how we spell magic, actually. And this is sliding. Let's not slide. Stop. They're like little grooves it's supposed to hook onto, but I'm partially hitting it, which is not helping. Okay. I want to say that is about even. Now for here, it's this one. Can make him bigger. A little smaller. I'm gonna pull that down. Okay. Okay, everything looks about even. So the colors I have for these, because it's like the two-toned one with like the accents. So we have, so you could do black on black. You could do light highlights, or like green with the highlights. You have a light blue and a navy, which all kind of work for him. So that should be good with those. And they come in, I think, 2 sizes. So it's an 11 and a 15 ounce. I think, except for the green. I think that one's only the 11 ounce. But I think the other ones can all be 11 or 15. I think. This one, because this one's going to take a second. Okay. Let's go ahead and do text. So, I need freckle there. And I want that. So I can actually kind of see what I'm doing. I need not extinct. And just transformed. You would think sometimes I would know what these are, especially with how many times I have to do them, but sometimes I forget. And it's just like safer for me to look at something. Because I have them here like on a list in front of me, so it's not like I'm gonna have to like struggle and figure it out. Okay. Yeah, for now I kind of just do like simple pillowcases, just might as well. And then I need ancient power. If you hear that, it's the wind. It's been very like windy these past few days, which is interesting, and I also don't like it because like this is April and I feel like we should be a little bit warmer, but we're not, and it kind of sucks. I also wish that this would stop. I'll look at it in a second, but I'm just trying to make sure that when it's like on the pillowcase, this isn't going to go around the sides. It'll stay like on the front. That's also why these are up larger, because they're not as long, but I'm trying to make sure that we are good either way. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, I might need to pull those down some. So I'm going to pull this down some and make him a little bit smaller because this up here is too high. So I want to pull this down and I want to pull this up on both sides. Because when it's got the pillow in it, okay, so we're just going to try this now and see what this looks like. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, that's a little bit better. I need to pull this over though. Let me... Okay, I'm going to have to make that smaller. Still a little too big. Nope. All right, let's see what that did. Nope. It's also like the struggle with this. It's like you think on here it looks fine, but then when you have to come do it this way, it's not. It's just because it's a flat surface, and then you go here and it's like more 3D, and it's just like, ugh. Okay, that looks fine now. So what about this side? That, okay, I might pull this up a little bit, but that actually looks fine. one of these days. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, at least that side was okay. So now it's just the pattern for this. So I'm gonna pull them to be a little smaller. I might make them just a little bit bigger. Over here on the right, it's telling me the resolution, so I'm kind of just trying to, I might make them, pull them down some. Pattern. I like to do the brick horizontal so it's an offset. Pull them a little closer. Let's look at that and see. So that's how big they are with the mouse, which I think is fine. Because then they're still small, but you get a good design. There's quite a bit of them in there. So I think that's okay. I need to fix this really quick. And now we are going to go over to Shopify to start with getting all of these completed, like with the title for sure, and the description, the SEO, and then also I think I have a magnet and print that we still got to work on. So stay tuned and we'll be back for more. All right, we are going to continue on with Arith and get him done today. I have not touched him for a couple days, I'm not going to lie. I just have not been in the mood, so I was like, I'll take a few days. I'm at my parents' house, so they have dogs. And I'm hoping they don't bark, but if they do, that's who that it is. One of them. This is Marbles. Hi, Marby. I'm the sweet boy. The other one is somewhere. I think he's over there behind the table. Because I'm sitting at the kitchen table, so I think he's over there on the other side. Maybe. Oh no, him's right here. That's Fiend. Say hi, Fiend. Oh, my baby pup. Here's my sweet pups. I know, my baby pup. But I'm just gonna hope that they're not gonna bark. But if they do, then I can't do anything. Because if we're getting deliveries or they hear something outside, plus there's construction, not directly in the backyard, but it's like off to the side in the back. So they keep hearing that and running after it and all this stuff. So we're just gonna have to just deal and just work. But we're almost done anyway. Because then when I get done with this, I gotta start working on the mermaid update. Because I'm doing hippocampus. I have my sunset and sunrise hippocampus that I'm doing. So I gotta do them. Whew. That is gonna be a lot because it's like my not the spring OCs. Was it the spring? I guess, and similar to spring OCs because I had 12 characters I had to do. Might have been another one too, but at least with them, it was a lot. This one's gonna be a lot too because I have 4 of them. And I've got different combinations, and I have not put them up here on the store before, so I got to do all that. I don't want you licking me right now, Fee. I don't want your claws digging in my skin either. So I know that's going to be a lot, and that's going to take me a while to do. So that's going to be an entire process. And, but I got to focus on Arith so we can knock him off and continue on with this adventure. So we can get him finished and get him up so I can knock off another character off of my list of characters to do. But let me get you set up and then we will get started so we can get him done. It won't take us that long. There's really not much left. At this point, I just need to do the titles, some of the SEO and the description, and that's it. And then I just have to get them active. We have to make the banner, so few little things left and that is it. So let me get you set up so we can start. All right, hopefully this works. I get a different setup because I'm not home and I don't have enough space for all this. And like I don't have my extra keyboard like I did before. My laptop's not up super high because it's not elevated. So like this is a laptop here, so the keys are down here, so I have to reach the keys still. So it's just gonna be awkward. And if I have you over here by me on the right side like normal, you're not gonna be able to see anything. So we're just gonna have to just go with this. But let's see. And I did bring my mouse this time because in the past I did not have my mouse and it sucked with just using the mouse pad because it hurt my wrist really bad. So, but now I actually have the mouse, so we can do this. All right, so I need this. This is also going to be weird trying to use my right hand to do all this, because I don't normally. I usually use my left hand for the typing, so this is going to be kind of weird. Now, what does that say? Ancient power. Okay, so we have ancient power here. I'm also hoping it'll stay relatively focused. I hope. Because I'm going to have to reach with my hand is the problem. I think the rest of that's fine. Yeah, okay. So now I need this. I'll just try and, oh wait, do I have, I might have something saved on my mouse pad. I do, but what is that? Is that for the crew neck? Yes, never mind, okay. So I saved the information from the crew neck I did before, so that way I can just make this super easy. Why are we acting like this? I just did that so that way all the information was there that I needed and I don't have to sit there and erase stuff. But I do gotta do these that can do this. I gotta do this. I don't want anything showing. Why does it do this? It's like sometimes I can click the picture to get rid of it and then it doesn't want me to and then it just stops. And I'm like, I saved. I don't know why we're starting out like this, but we are, and it's not what I want to do. No. What is happening? Okay. Now that can stay. I just want to get rid of these backs. Since there's nothing on there and it's just not important. Okay. So I can remove that. Alright. Now, I did add a collection for OCs down here, which that's going to have everything. So I am going to be putting that on there since this is all... No. Yes. He's also going with dinosaurs and OCs so I can make it easy. Because then, yeah, I was like, he needs to go in seasonal, but no, he doesn't. It's just him. We're not with everyone else. I think, oh, that's correct. Okay, so this one's done. So like I said, this should be relatively easy. All right, let me mark this off the list. Keep on going down. I think that's the secondary crew neck, yeah. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Crap. I didn't adjust the pictures to make them match. I just left it. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. It's never a good thing. It's also not surprising. Because I really don't know what I'm doing. As you can... Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, no. Okay. Also, Finn is down here, if you can see him. He's down here on the ground. He's wanting to touch me. Since I don't live here no more. My sweet baby pup. Okay, I think we're on the mug now. Yeah, we are. Alright, so now we're going to do this. So then I just want this. Oh, this is so awkward with my right hand. I don't like it. I need to do two-toned mug, I think. There. What is happening? OMG. I know what button I pushed, that's the problem. Which is very annoying. That's why I like my other keyboard better. Sort of my interior and handle. I'll just keep that part. Period. Nope, I said period. Not a slash. Okay, that's fine. Now I need this. Okay, what is this one? Ancient power again, which is fine. Ancient power. Okay. Why? What the fuck? Fine. We gotta do it this way then. OMG. Alright, this is not fun. Okay. What am I pushing? Okay, clearly I'm pushing something, because that's not what I want it doing. Let's do a caps lock for a second, because apparently that's what works. Okay. I'm gonna go with accent. Okay. It's all fine. Yeah. So for these, what I did was I have black, that's a navy, which when I'm actually on my laptop, I can barely tell the difference between these two, but looking at it on here, because the colors are actually like more correct than that is, because that's very blue on my laptop, I can actually tell the difference. So I'm like, ugh, it's kind of frustrating. But we got that one, I have light blue, and then we have green. Which the green only comes, because these are either a 10 or an 11 ounce, like you can kind of tell with the pictures how there's like this black bottom and then white bottom, so it's 11 and then 15. The green only comes in the 11, so. But it's still good colors because it all kind of works. Because I could just do this blue and not have the navy, but I'm like, I kind of want the navy in there just to kind of help it. And then black, and if you don't want the two-tone, you can just have black. But I always have black as a color option. Just everything else changes. But now I'm just going to move all these so I can keep the colors correct, whatever. Yeah, this is not how I was wanting to do this today. This is just a no. Why are you doing this? Stop it. Oh, MG. Oh. It's like you have to watch the colors, or because if you go over too much, it just destroys like everything. It's annoying. But I just want to keep all this stuff together. Possibly. If it'll work for me, who knows. Normally it doesn't act like this, but it knows I'm recording, so it says, you know what, we're not going to cooperate. Alright, whatever. That's good enough. Okay, so then I didn't do the tags. Okay. Am I going to go back and do tags? I don't know. I forgot I had to do tags. So right now I'm just getting rid of all the tags I don't want on here, because I don't need like everything. Now let's go pick the right ones I need, which will be, let's see, I always do a black base just because that's the background's black, even though it's like white ceramic. But Chibi 90 dinosaur. I need Dino, yes, dinosaur art. No, I always do the creature as well. Let's see. No, I'm going right past it. Oh, I don't want the shirt. Oh well. I'll take it off in a second. Now, let's see, what else do I want? Hand drawn. Prehistoric, and no, I'll do that. Stego. And I think, oh, and that. Okay, so let me take off the shirt really quick because I don't need the shirt. Whatever I did with it, there. All right, so now we can go down here. I'm gonna take that off. I'm just gonna. Okay, I'll just accept it. Okay. Now let's save so I can mark the mug off. I'm going down. Oh my gosh. OMG. Okay. Now we gotta go do the pillow. Go double-sided. Okay. And now I can do the rest. And then I'm taking this off. Okay, I can stay like this. For interchangeable, I want to keep that. Both. Oh, wait. No. Okay, choose. Okay. There. Nope. Okay. It's fine. That's fine. That can stay. No, a pillow cover. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's like pillow cover, case, and sham. So I should have all of the, because there's 3 different sizes, so that's why there's a whole bunch of them. Obviously, I don't need everything. Just need the back. Oh, so that can go. Okay, so I shouldn't need anything else. I don't think. I can stay. I need. No, I don't. Oh, okay. I think I get rid of the rest. I think everything else is fine. It's like you don't need to have a whole bunch on here. That one can go. Okay, so we just need that. Yeah, so you got 4 different sizes, so I'm like, I don't need to have all those pictures on there. Now for the tags, let's see. I'll put accessories since it kind of is, at least for like the home, if you will. Let's do black base. Chibi, cute. More of those. So cute, animal, creature, dino, dinosaur, dino. I'll do decoration because it's kind of can be for decorations. Alright, then we have dinosaur, aesthetic, art, lover, gift, dinosaurs. Like that. Home decor. Screecher. Prehistoric there. Okay, then I think it should just be the unique or the stationary. Any of these. And there. Okay. Dun. I don't want that. I'll accept the rest though, it's fine. I don't really know if that stuff down there is necessary or how important it is, but if it's there, that's fine. Do I really care for it? No. But it's there. This thing is so slow when it comes to saving. Okay. That I'm gonna leave, which is fine. So now I do, oh no, this is not what I want. I have to go find the mouse pad. That mouse pad is what I want, not that. Okay. So I think for that we can just do this little number, mouse pad. A mouse pad, yes, mouse. From grab, it's fine. Okay. So now that copy, and that can go away. I need that. B. So for this, I'm gonna do pattern. No. Okay. Because we have a cute little baby pattern there. Now we have dinosaurs and OCs again. Now tags, which all the tags on there are currently fine. Let's see. I'll do all over print because it kind of is. So black base skin. It's pretty much just the same stuff. It's just like the particular like design on it is the only thing that really has to change. Nothing else really needs to. Oh, well that needs to come. Dinosaur, yes. Every time I see dragon, I'm like, I want to push it because it starts with a D, but I'm like, it's not a dragon. Chat GPT thinks this is a cross between a stegosaurus and a dragon, which I'm like, makes no sense, but I'm like, okay. At least for me it doesn't. I'm like, that's just weird. I don't know if it's because of the way I draw it and that's what it thinks, or what. Or if it's just because I put the two spikes on the head. So I'm not sure if that's what part of the problem is, but I don't know, it's just weird. So I'm like, that's not what this is. Okay, so that is now done. I don't know what color animal or floral is exactly. That's confusing to me. Rest of that's fine though. So I just see that and I'm like, what color is that? Like, that's not a color. I don't understand. Okay. So I got two more on here. Alright. And then I know we have one on Etsy and then I have one on Pinterest I still want to do, and that's it. Which Pinterest will be like super quick because I discovered, I'm sure other people knew, that you can just copy your stuff and just change it. Chibi Arith. I'm hoping I'm spelling this right because I'm not looking at it. Pack. Oh, that is not how you, nope. That's it. Okay. Let's go here. Oh, actually, no. I want this. I want that. Excuse me? What the hell? Copy. I know I'm pushing the right thing. So why are we not working? Hello? Okay. Oh yeah, there's like also a bunch of other stuff I'm working on that I'm like, I really want to do. But I'm trying. It's just a lot, and I have like specifically like for this vlog channel, it's like I have so many other little projects I'm trying to do. Some I haven't started, some I want to do, others I'm in the process of. Like, ugh. It's madness. But if I can at least do these just to get something going, then that's fine. I need to change all these she's to he's. The size is estimated. And I don't know exactly what these are going to be, but it's like I can guess, at least for now. And then change it later. Go 2 inch by 3. Because like for the head, it'll be like 3 by 2. The body will be a 2 by 3. No. I guess it will be a 2. No, it'll be a 3 by 2. It's something like that. All right, let me put his pictures in here. It'll be something. Also, like all this right here, ugh. I still gotta start handling that because I have so many on here that need to go away. But it's like I can't because I gotta do all this first. Oh, it's just a mess. There's so much, but it's okay. I'll get there eventually. I plan on starting that this week. I don't know if I'll finish, but at least just want to start it. Like, same thing with the hippocampus. I want to start the hippocampus to get them going, because that's a whole nother process. So, it's gonna be an adventure. Let's see. So I just got to do a whole bunch of them. This is gonna be a mess. Yeah, so it'll be, I think 3 by 2 and then 3 by 2 or something. I know they're swapped just because the body's a lot longer, so I have to make that one smaller because eventually I'll probably put them in the cricket, so we'll see, unless I can expand and I can buy stuff, but not at the moment. So that's why I do it this way, so I'm not wasting materials, because there's just no point. I think I made this 7. That's fine right there. Need to get rid of the raptor stuff. So anything raptor needs to come off, since that's not what we're doing. Rest of it can stay, I'm pretty sure. So now I just need to grab the stegosaurus stuff, and that should be it. I just have to find him. I'm just wanting to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, worms might need to go out. Or not. He's sitting at the door now. That's fine, because technically that is nature. That can go. Let me get rid of all these. So, no. Yeah, so why would you... Okay. Where is there? Alright, that is done. So we have one more, which is the print. Well, print, I should say. So it's downloadable, since I'm not actually printing anything off. Again, maybe one day, but not at this time. So I kind of have to go. What is happening? Stegosaurus. But I just got to go with cheaper options for right now until I can make something happen for myself. But that's okay. That's just whatever I gotta do. I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay. whatever. Alright, so now let me go grab his drawing really quick. Yeah, but there's like so many other things I want to do in the future. I'm just trying to get everybody up now, and then I can add on more. But I technically could get them all done, like probably within a couple weeks, because I have all their drawings done. Like, well, except for like the main drawings, I still have to like finish. But it's just, I could actually get them done in a couple weeks if I actually sat there and did this. But I don't know. Okay, so now let's go back and do stegosaurus again, because I'm pretty sure I sat here and like updated at least all of these like little guys with like what I needed to. Ugh, Finn is laying on my foot and it's falling asleep. Oh, my baby pup. Okay. Again, I need to change all this. I just want to put blue. Okay. Even though it's not obviously everything, I'm more worried about him. Okay, so that's now done. So now let's go do Pinterest so I can accomplish whatever it is that I still need to do. Oh, why do I have 3 of... Oh, Marby Marbs. Alright. Oh, it's my Marby. He's so sweet, Marby. Alright, so now we're on Etsy. So that's fine. I was changing the shirts though, just so black was there, just to kind of make it better than like being on white. Also, it's just the black and the green, perfect combination. That's actually kind of one reason why I did that. Like, green's my favorite, and then adding the black in there, like, it makes it. And then having the blue in there too is nice, because I feel like it kind of helps break up the black and the green. Oh, this is not right. What am I doing? What is this shirt? Oh, this is Ancient Power. Okay, I forgot. I need to take all this off. My bad. It's not supposed to be like that long. It's supposed to be more like that. And this I'm not redoing again, so we're gonna pull back up the thing I had made for all of this. Because past me said I need to do this so I don't have to worry about it in the future and spend time doing this. Okay. So that should be all good now. Yep, we are. Oh, I don't want to do tags. That's why it's nice when I just do the things that I have, is I don't have to sit here and do this 15 times. But when you have each item is from a different manufacturer, you have to, and it's kind of annoying. Oh, no. So I have dinosaur, chibi, cute. I think I did cute dino. Chibi. No. Dinosaur. Stegosaurus. And then now I have hand drawn. Sometimes I use all the tags, sometimes I don't. It's good enough. No, let me put cotton on here, because I know these are made with cotton. Nope, not cotton, cotton. And that goes, we'll do dinosaur. Just put that there and manual save. Okay, so that is now done. Can mark you. I color code my stuff so I know exactly which ones I've gotten finished, so that way I know what I still need to do. And it just makes it a lot easier. Like, I need to actually update these pictures, which is another video I want to do, is I want to update the pictures that I have to look more like this, to where they're clear, because this is when I have it like on a low setting, So I'm not using like the good materials. So I can actually make it apparent what this is. So I gotta do that too. It's just a mess, but it's fine. That's why I'm like, I want to start working on some of this week if I can. Between doing the hippocampus and this. Alright. I want to delete these. Okay. That'll be fine how that is. So I need to take this off. This is also why I like being able to just copy and paste the stuff I already had, because I don't really have to do a whole lot. And it makes it a lot simpler. Arith, yeah, that's fine. Stego. Okay, let me go back up here so I can grab that. I need that. Magnets. Okay. I'm gonna go here. Okay, that can stay where that's at. I need stegosaurus. I think dinosaur. Yeah, that's all I had to change. Okay, that's fine. Yay, okay, magnets are done, so then we have one more. Just this, and then we're done. So exciting. Oh, I shot past it. Whoops. No. I don't know what that was. No. Okay, and stegosaurus. Stego. Okay. Yay. Okay, so that's done. So now let's go hit up. Alright, where are we? Let me do that. Oh, okay. Let me change this. I shouldn't have too much I have to update on this one, I don't think. That's also kind of why I like doing this right now, was when I discovered that I could duplicate it. So it made this process so much easier. Agnets, yes. What is an agnet? I don't know. Mag. It's not an aglet. Okay, done. Done. I think I just need to put magnets on here, and this is done. Here we go. Yay. Okay, last one, which is the print. And that's it. Or the drawing, yeah. Oh, please tell me I kept it. I think I did. I really hope I did. Oh no. Oh, I think I did. Yes, I did, because I'm smart. I'll just do Arith the stegosaurus, and we'll just do that one. That can stay. That can come off. That can come off. What about print? Print design, print as, I know. We can do poster print. I don't see why not. What the hell is a potato print? I don't know. Alright, anyway, so that's done. Yay! So now it is time to make the banner and then activate. Alright, we're ready for the banner. I do have the door open because the dogs are wanting to go in and out. So it's going to be a little bit louder with the construction. So, because if I don't open the door like that and I can't get up, they're going to sit there and scratch it. So we're going to have to just kind of deal with the loud noise as best we can. Okay. So now my hair is attacking me. We're going to work on this so we can get this finished. This was my OC update I did. I just picked my 3 green characters because I have 12 of them. I just did the 3 green if you missed it, just to make it easier on myself. And I just put orange lettering just so it stood out a little bit more. Now, for Arith, I'm not going to lie, some of my characters, it's so bad. I keep getting them messed up with another character because some of the names are so similar. It's so bad. And I'm like, wait, that's not the right one. Okay, I think I'm going to do that because I'm going to make him transparent some. Let me add another one to do this. Oh, you know what? I think, oh no. I think that's fine. Because I think about here is where it'll get cut off. And then over here, because I need to put the click here button, like right down there in the middle. That's going to cover his face though. Oh, it doesn't matter. He's just there for the background section, I suppose. And then I got to put the little mini one here. Okay. Why? There's that. So now we gotta do text. There. I'm gonna keep the green on there. Just so it's not, obviously not like his dark green, but that's fine. I just need it to stand out some. Okay, so I want to lift him up. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let me do that. Bring him down. I know for like banners, people will take pictures of like all their products and do it. Obviously, I'm not doing that because I can't. So we're gonna do it like this. I think it's fine just to kind of give something there, like who the character is, pretty much. And then the click here button for going to the collection, it'll be right there, so that's fine. So now let me get this sent over to my laptop, and then we'll put it on the store, and then pretty much call this done. Alright, I'm on the store now, so we have to go here. What is that one? Okay, so that's the characters. So means that we're gonna switch out Siln. Siln is my little pterodactyl. Her. So we're gonna get her switched out. And that one. Okay, so now what I want to do, I want bottom center. No. Okay, there we go. So that should be it. So that should be done for that. So let's save. Alright, now let's go. Oh, well, now I gotta go make everything active. And then we will go through what I did and be done pretty much. So that is fantastic. Okay, everything's now active. Here, I'll show you maybe in a minute. I'll show you the Pinterest stuff, I guess, of what I decide to put on there. All right, so going through, we have everyone. Now we're gonna do Arith, my sweet little stego. So what we have is we have his body sticker, the downloadable print, the head sticker. We have a pizzle. Oh, this is gonna be an adventure. Hold on. I wasn't expecting Kana to show up. At least not yet. We have his 3 little chibi charms. Shrink charms, I should say, made of shrink plastic. His 3 magnets. There's his 3 shrink pins. His little chibi shrink stickers. Or his little chibi stickers, I should say. We have his wrapping paper with these 3 on there. So it's the same exact design, just on the wrapping paper. And that comes in multiple sizes. So we have the mouse pad. We have his first pattern cup, so it's going to be his chibi design again. We have the double-sided tote bag. You have a candle with my favorite of the chibi designs on there, which comes in multiple scents. You have your 2-toned mug, so there's one of them. You have the first crew neck here. There's a secondary tumbler. You have your first shirt. There's a secondary mug, the secondary crew neck, and the third mug here, which is the not extinct, just transformed, which is here. The secondary shirt, is that it? That might be it. Let me make sure before I get off of here. Yes, yes it is. Okay, because the rest of that's Siln. So as usual with how I kind of end this pretty much is if you want to stay updated on when I actually put the stuff out and just any future information, you can come here to the email, which we need to still create the email. Okay, we'll do that in a second. But yeah, so if you want to stay updated on any emails I send out, you can just come down here to the bottom of the store and just click here. It might go to your spam list, so just double check that. I tend to send these out on Friday, just to make it simple. It's essentially 12 p.m. Standard Eastern Time is when I send these out. So there's that, if you want to stay updated. So yes, I now need to go pull up the email thingy so we can do that together super quick so I can kind of knock this off. Because I almost forgot about that because that's something else I have to do, which when I do these it's not very difficult. But let me show you Pinterest super quick. One day. Okay, I guess I'm not showing you Pinterest because it's not finished, still hasn't finished uploading, which is weird. It's like one of them is like stuck on half. So, I don't know. I do not know. But Etsy's good. I don't know. Alright, let me find a siln. Or not. Okay. So let's pick one and then we're gonna make it together really quick. Alright, this is just gonna be a copy of one I've already done. So this just involves my spring OCs, so I'm taking this off so I can have just the dinosaur because it's all we're doing this time. It's fine, so let me just do Arith. That's fine. So that is, I'm okay with that. Actually, these colors are completely fine because then I have the black down there. Okay, so I'm actually gonna keep these colors just how they are. I'm just gonna change this. Cute and it's not that one. Why? He's another green character, ready, I guess, ready to grow with you. Why the hell not? Okay, so now I want to, there. So for this, I've just been doing the head pretty much, just so it's something kind of small. And nothing too crazy, because I'm pretty sure I still have, yeah, I do. I have the download still. Okay, good. Good. Oh, what? What the hell? Oh, no. Looks like we're gonna need to crop this. I don't like that. Okay. I guess that's what we're gonna do. Check if you, okay, so that's fine. So now going down to here, getting rid of all these. Now let me see. You can do that. I'll do the mouse pad. And do the candle. And I'll do a shirt. Okay, so I want 2 columns. Yay. Okay, so that's done. So I just make very simple. I don't do anything complicated because it's gonna get deleted. Let's be honest here. Okay. So I need this for, let's just do Friday is fine, 12 p.m. and schedule. And that is it for this. So, yay. I can now mark him off on my list of things I still have to do for this quarter. Here is the Finny pups. You saying hi to Finny? Oh, there's my Finny. Are you dirty? Were you rolling around in dirt? My dad told me they got a bath on Saturday. And then he said he sent me a picture of him rolling around in the dirt after his bath. Hims is a dirty boy. Merbs is probably out there rolling around in the dirt too. Anyway, I love dogs, don't get me wrong, but there's times. You're just a little monsters. You are, Merby. But I'm gonna end this here. So, because we're done. Yay. And I can mark this off. And move on to Mermaid and the other video I have dealing with the little characters you saw with all those pictures that I still have to do. Those have been sitting there for weeks now. Let me just put that way. So now I need to actually do something with them, or at least start, which I plan on doing, and then getting them knocked off. So with that, I'm just going to end it here, but thank you for watching. I hope you kind of enjoyed it, found it somewhat entertaining, I hope. But if you want to follow for more, please feel free while I try to grow and see what I'm able to do, because I have some things coming up that I'm going to be doing, so I'm looking forward to that. But with that, I'm gonna end this, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.